Okay. So question number 7. Like, why is ice at 273 K? Just a minute. I'll just change the color. Okay. Now the question is, why is ice at 273 K more effective in cooling than water at the same temperature? Okay. So 273 K, why you can say that ice is more energy or it is more effective in cooling than water at the same temperature? So ice at 273 K is less energetic because you already know that, because ice is being converted into water, right? So this ice is less energetic and this water is more energetic, right? So it is because of the difference in the latent heat of fusion which is present in water at the same temperature in the form of extra energy. So basically when ice was being heated, the energy that was used, that was used to convert the ice into water, and that energy was transferred to water. This we did, right? So because of this, you can say that, why, because of this ice at 273 K, which we did 273.5 K. So somewhere it is 273 K, more effective in cooling than water at the same temperature. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So you will write it down. We have, I guess 2 more questions. After that will be done. You can write it down. And let me know once you are done, everyone.
And done.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, Justine, done?
Yes, ma'am.
Now the next question. What produces more sewer burns, boiling water or the steam water? Of course, the one steam produce more sewer burns. Why? Because steam water has more energy. So of course, steam water will be more energetic and that will cause more damage, right? So steam produces more sewer burns than boiling water. This is because steam has more energy than the boiling water present in it in the form of latent heat of vaporization. Clear? So automatically the whole role is of energy. Who is having more energy? So quickly write it down.
Done, ma'am.
Done.
Okay, Jasleen, done.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have this diagram. This is very important. You have to name A, B, C, G, E. Okay, so we'll just look. See, A is your melting. A is your melting. How your solid will be converted into liquid? A, melting, right? And how your liquid will be converted into solid? Who will tell me? Mm-hmm. Tell me. You have drawn the table now where you did like first one, second one, and third one. The arrows you made. Just check it over there and let me know.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
we did.
what will be the D? Liquid is being converted into solid. Check it, everyone.
Solidification.
Yes. Good. And B and C. B Jaslin will tell and C Adil will tell. Okay. And E will Jeba will tell. F I will tell.
P is vaporization.
Jaslin, you can type it. You are not audible. B. Liquid is being converted into gas.
Ma'am, E is vaporization.
Okay. Solid is being converted into gas. So it is vaporization.
No, it's sublimation.
Yes. B. Jaslin will tell and C. Adil. Check your notes, students, and tell me the answer. Today you have your Viva. How will you respond?
C1 is deposition. Deposition.
C1 is
Deposition.
deposition. Okay. And B1 is vaporization. Okay. Yes. Acha, Adil, you have written your notes. There you have written this.
No,
When,
it's in my textbook.
sorry?
It's in my textbook.
In textbook it is written like gas, when gas is being converted into liquid.
Yes.
No. You have your NCRT with you?
Yes.
How can it be possible? It's very easy. Condensation. It's written what you are telling me. It's what's written. In others book, Jislin and Jeba, in your book also, is it written something different? Just check the table. Like I was only teaching you from the NCRT, right? So I hope the only mistake which I saw in most of the book was of gaseous and solid. When you are going to convert gas into solid, it is known as sublimation. And in some book, it was mentioned that when you will convert solid gas into solid, that will also be the sublimation. That was the mistake. But what about this condensation is very, you already know, like when you will convert gas into liquids, like cloud formation and all that, gases is being converted into liquid, only that you get rain. So how can it be different? Jaslin and Jeba, like is it with you people also?
No,
No, na?
no, ma'am.
Okay. Adil, change your book. I think you have, I don't know which book you are reading from. Okay. So basically, when you convert gas into liquid, it is known as condensation. Clear?
Yes.
And remember one thing, when you are going to convert solid into gas, that is known as sublimation, but you have to increase heat and decrease the pressure. Okay, solid to gas, increase heat and decrease pressure. But when you are going to convert gas into solid, then you will decrease heat and increase the pressure. So you will write this down, everyone. You are not going to write entire thing because you have already written. Just write solid to gas, increase heat and decrease pressure. And when gas to solid, decrease heat and increase pressure. Done, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So yes. So I'm just giving you people 10 minutes, okay, to revise. And after that, I'll start your Viva. Clear? So your Viva will be like this. I'll be giving you people roll number 1, 2, and 3, right? And I'll first ask roll number 1, the first question, second question, third question, like this. Then the second round will be 1, 2, 3. third round, fourth round. In total, everyone will answer 5 questions. Is it fine?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
okay.
Okay. And you will get 30 seconds to answer every question. So I'm giving you 10 minutes. Prepare well. Best of luck. Okay, students done? Done? No? Yes?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Justine and Jeba?
Done, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So let's just start. I will be using this board only to give you marks. Okay, you can check your marks from here itself. Okay. So let's just first distribute the roll numbers. Okay. Roll number 1 is Jeba. Okay. Roll number 2 is Adil. Roll number 3, no, roll number 2 is Justine. Roll number 3 is Adil. Okay. Clear? First round,
Mm.
Yes, ma'am.
second round, third round, fourth round, and the fifth round. Okay. This is how you'll get the marks. Or you'll get 1 marks for each stage. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's just start. Roll number 1, Jeba. So Jeba, the question is, dry ice is made up of CO2 or H2O? The question is, dry ice is made up of CO2 or H2O? Be loud.
Ma'am, can you just repeat it, please? I couldn't hear.
You are not audible, Jeba.
Ma'am, can you please repeat it because my
Okay.
net is actually low, so I
Uh,
wasn't able to hear.
okay. So dry ice, okay, is made up of CO2 or H2O. You heard this dry ice when we were doing it? You were there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it is made up of H2O or CO2. H2O is basically water or CO2.
CO2?
Okay, good. Yes. So basically, it is made up of CO2. In a refrigerator, we have 2 types of ice. One in our ice tray and one surrounded like this. So basically, this is CO2. And this one, which in the ice tray, we keep water and it get converted into ice cube. So that is H2O. So CO2 is good. I like correct answer. Okay, good, Jeba. Now, second question to Jasleen. Jasleen, you can type it out because I think you are not audible. You have some mic issue. Okay. So the question is, the process in which solid is directly converted to vapor is known as. Solid is directly converted into vapors. So it is known as yes, good. Sublimation. Okay. Next, Adib. Okay.
Yes.
The process of converting solid into liquid is known as. I'm repeating. The process through which solid is being converted into liquid is known as.
Fusion.
Yes, good. What you say? Fusion?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, good. Okay, next roll number 1. Okay. Wait. So roll number 1, just a minute. It's getting loading. My question. Hmm. Rule number 2, explain two properties of solid. Like, just mention two properties of solid. You can mention any two. Jeba, am I audible?
Hello?
Yes, Jeba.
Can you please repeat the question?
Yeah, the question is, you have to explain two properties of solid or two characteristics of solid. How can you say that this object is solid? So any two.
Solid is rigid and has fixed volume.
Good. Okay. Next to Jasleen. Jasleen, you have to tell me the two properties of liquid. You can type it. Just mention the word. No need to write the entire thing. Liquid are no need to. They have no fiction. Okay, good. Very good, Jasleen. Now, Adil, you are going to tell me the two properties of gas. Gaseous state.
They are easy to compress and have no definite volume and shape.
Okay, good. Very good. 1 marks to you. Okay. Now, roll number 1, Jeba. These are the MCQ questions, so I'll be giving you options. Okay. The question is, which of the following is the state of matter? Solid, liquid, gas, or all of the above?
All of the above.
Okay, good. Okay. Next to Jasleen. What is the SI unit of temperature, Jasleen? Options are Celsius, Kelvin, none of these, or both A and B. What is the SI unit of? Jasleen. SI unit. I'm asking you SI unit. So what is the SI unit of temperature? I'm repeating the options. Celsius, Kelvin, both A and B, or none of the above. Yes. So basically, what is the SI unit is Kelvin. Why Kelvin? Just will get 0.5. Why I'm telling you people Kelvin, because this Kelvin is the SI unit. You can measure temperature in two forms, degree Celsius and Kelvin. But when I'll talk about SI unit, then you are going to only mention Kelvin, because SI unit is different. Measure you can measure. See, if you have the distance, okay, you can measure distance in kilometers, meters. But if I talk about the SI unit, then somewhere it will be meter per second, somewhere it will be kilometer per hour. Right? So if I'll talk about SI unit, then it is going to be the Kelvin. Is it clear for everyone?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next question to roll number 3. Adil. So, Adil will tell me what is the boiling point? What is the boiling point of water? You can either tell me in degree Celsius or in Kelvin. It's your choice.
It's 100 degrees Celsius.
Good. Very good. Okay. Now, Jeba, what is the melting point of ice? Jeba, the question is, what is the melting point of ice? You can either answer in degree Celsius or in Kelvin. It's your choice. Melting point of is Jeba, not getting it?
No, ma'am.
Oh, not an issue. Okay, the question will be passed to Justine. Justine, what is the melting point of ice?
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Who is going?
Ma'am, can you hear me? This is Justin.
Yes, Justine, I can hear you.
Ma'am, 0 degrees Celsius.
Yes. Yes. So, Jeba, what is the melting point? You just have to remember. Melting point, you remember? Just check your notes. Yeah, don't check it right now. See, melting point when we were doing, for example, this is ice. The temperature is -50 because they are in frozen state. So when you will heat it, it will start increasing. It will be -10, then -5, then 0, right? And at 0, when it will be 0, then it will start melting. So that point is known as melting point, right? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
And about the boiling point, see, for example, this is liquid, right? The temperature, for example, it's like, you can say, it's like 25. Okay. Now you're going to heat it. So it will increase 25, then 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, and 100. So when it will be 100, then it will start boiling. Like it will start changing into vapor. Like the liquid will start changing into vapor. And over here, ice will start melting, and it will convert into liquid. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Now, next question to Adil. So, Adil, you are going to tell me what is the relation between K and C. You just have to fill it. K equals to what? Plus C. What? We did the numericals yesterday, day before yesterday. There, Justine and you were there and you people were solving it. So, what was the value over here?
273.50.
Yes, 273K. Good. Yeah, 273. Good. Okay. Next question, last round of our test. So it's going to Jeba. Just give me 1 minute, students. I'm just kidding. Okay. So sorry. Okay. So I have a question for you. So 25 degrees Celsius. Jeba, you were there in the class when we were doing numerical? No, yes?
No, ma'am. I wasn't
No?
there.
Okay. Okay, then just wait. Justine, this question is for you. You have to convert it into Kelvin. And 373 degrees Celsius. This is for Adil. You are going to convert it into Kelvin. And this is for Justin. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so Jeba, I have to ask question, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so Jeba, tell me, what do you understand by latent heat of vaporization?
The amount of heat energy required
Hmm.
to change
Hmm.
liquid into gas at boiling point.
Okay. 1 kg of liquid, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Jeba, you are not audible properly.
Yes, ma'am.
Adil, you will also type it down, okay, on chat box. Okay. Adil got correct. Jocelyn, is it your correction? Is it your typing mistake, or you have written 248? Okay, I'm just okay. So as Jeba, you were not there when we were doing numericals. So basically, in this entire chapter, you will get only one numerical. Okay, that will be, you have to convert Celsius into Kelvin or Kelvin into Celsius. Okay, this is a relation K equals to 273 plus C. Okay, so in case if you have to convert Kelvin into Celsius, that means Kelvin is given. You have to find out C. Okay, and in some case you will be getting C, you have to find out K. Okay, here C was given, right? You have to find out K. So it was very simple. K equals to 273 plus 25, right? So what will be the answer? Tell me, Jeba. Jeba will tell me. What will be the answer, Jeba?
300.
You just have to add it. So what will be the answer?
Ma'am, is it 298?
Yes, Jaslyn, I got your answer. Jeba?
Ma'am, 300.
300, how? If you will add it, add 273 plus 25, what will be the answer? 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, and 2. So what will be the answer? 298. Yes, no?
Yes, ma'am, I did a mistake.
Okay, not a problem. Okay, so other way it can be like, for example, this is given, right? You have to find out C. This is missing. For example, K is given. You have to find out C. So at that moment, same formula. K equals to 273 plus C. So K is given. K is 298. And this is 273 plus C. So you have to find out this. Then this person, like this digit will be going over here. It will be 298 minus 273 equals to C. Because you know, whenever things go like beyond equals to, right, the sign changes. So here the value was in positive value. So it will become negative over here. So when you will subtract 298 from 273, what you will get? You will get, just tell me what you will get. Just subtract and tell me the answer.
25 degrees
Yes.
Celsius.
Yes. So you will get 25. So I hope now it's clear the numerical, because definitely you people are going to get one numerical and other will be how, when, where, what, why should we wear summer clothes, why should we wear, like why water should be kept in an earthen pot. All these things will be there. So I hope you can see the marks as well. Yes, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Adil, congratulations, you topped the exam, like the paper. Feeling good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I am expecting this marks in the subjective test as well. Okay. And please check your book once, huh? I don't know from where you are studying, right? So check it once and let me know if you are facing any issue. Okay. So I'm just giving you people two numericals, like the two questions. Okay. One for Celsius and one for this Kelvin. And then I'll leave you people. Okay. And
Okay.
very good, like you people did good in the MCQ, like the Viva, and this is what I was expecting. So I'll just give you two or three questions. Everyone will write in chat box the direct one. Wait a minute. Okay, so first you will convert it into Kelvin. Okay, and the second question you will convert it into degree Celsius. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone, you won't be getting much time. Just a minute, I'm just giving you the values. Okay, so first is 300K, and this one, oh sorry, this one you will convert in Celsius, and this one, this is 250 degrees Celsius. You're going to convert it into Kelvin. Clear? So quickly do it and write your answer on the chat box. Jaslin, are you done? Okay. The second one? Okay. Thank God. Finally, I got the right answer. Adil and Zeba, you both are wrong. And that's so disappointing. See, this is very simple. Just remember the formula. 273 plus K. Sorry, C. Right? Over here, what is given? Both Jeba and Adil will answer. What is given?
Kelvin.
Kelvin. So where you will put this? You will put it over here. Jeba? Yes, no, maybe?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so you're not going to write K over here because just a minute. Okay, K is given, na? So K is given, so it will be like 300, right? And then here 273 plus C. Now you have to find out C. So this will go here. So it will be, here you can see this is positive. So he will become negative. The answer will be, what will be the answer? 27 if you will subtract it. What you people were doing? Adil, how come you got 570? You got 570 something, 573 and Jeba got 36. How Jeba? Subtraction issue na? You subtracted wrong. Right? Jeba and Adil, clear this one?
Yes.
So why you were doing wrong, Adil? You were, I can
I didn't
accept this
see
for
it.
Jeba. Because this is her first class for numerical. But what about you?
I didn't see it.
I didn't see what.
And
Yeah. Randomly did. This is what you will be doing the examination hall, and then you will be so happy that my exam went very well. And when result will come, oh my god, that will be a surprise, right? And about this, it was also very easy. Similarly, the formula is going to be same, right? C is given. So it's so simple. 273. C is given. So plus 250. Just you need to add it. And the answer is 523. I think. I think Justine was right. Yeah, 523. Any issue? Any problem? Adil and Jeba?
No, ma'am.
I hope this is clear. So both Adil and Jeba, you have your NCERT
Yes,
books
ma'am.
with you, right? So you will practice it. Okay? On page number 9 also you have questions. And over exercise, you will get few questions. So page number 9 and exercise, you are going to practice it, right? And if you face any issue, I think you have my number. You can coordinate. You can just give me a text. Just drop me a text that, ma'am, please check my answer. Is it right or is it wrong? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if until and unless, see, it's very, very easy. This, I guess in the entire chemistry, you will get the easiest one. This one. Right. So after this, you'll get the numericals, the physics numerical and all that. They are so complicated. This is the simple thing. K is given, just put the value over K, get the answer. If you have to find C, then you're going to subtract. If you have to find K, you have to add. That's it.